Hey, how's it going, guys? Got another review for you. What you're looking at here is the Gorillapod by a company called Joby. I hope I'm saying that right. It's J-O-B-Y. And basically what this is a flexible tripod that allows you to position your camera anywhere you are. Joby also makes several other sizes. This is the original size, and it's capable of holding a camera that is 325 grams or lighter. There is an SLR version that holds 800 grams, an SLR-Zoom version that holds 3 kilograms, and a focus version that can hold a camera that weighs up to 5 kilograms, so pretty heavy duty. This is the original version, and got my trusty camera right here, back from my friend. And basically you would just screw it on just like you would any other tripod, and if you're just using it like a normal tripod, that's fine. You can just position it however you want. However, the cool thing about this is say you're shooting on a hill, so pretend this is a slant going down this way. You could actually position this to compensate for different heights. That's great. In addition to that, and that's not the most impressive thing because I bet you can finagle that with a normal tripod though, is you could wrap these legs around different items. So for example, say my arm is a tree branch. This is going to be kind of hard, so forgive me if this takes a while and it's a little bit awkward. Say my arm is a tree branch. I don't have time to really wrap this sucker around really well. You could wrap it around a tree branch and be able to shoot if you don't have a stable positioning flat surface. So say you were in a forest, you only had a tree branch to use, you could wrap this around a tree branch. And in fact, let me just pull up my netbook and show you the main page. They have some pretty good pictures that give you an idea of how many different ways you can use this. So you got some guys that put it on the stairs. This is a really cool shot. You could just put it on a railing on a bridge, tree branch, like I said before, angled at a different level. Different ways, and this one's actually pretty cool, and I actually want to try this, is to put it on the handlebars of a bike, which would be neat. I could actually use this, turn on the camera function on my camera, and then just give you guys like a view as I'm riding through different neighborhoods when I'm traveling. So yeah, nothing super complicated about this. It's pretty simple. Basically it works off a ball and socket design. You have the ball, and then the bottom part is a socket, and then you just add pieces, and then it comes on to these rubber tips at the end right here to give it a little bit of traction. The top section right here can also swivel on top of itself, so you're able to rotate and move the camera about in various positions. So between the legs and this flexible top, you can pretty much position your camera facing any way. However, just like a tripod, you're gonna have to worry about balance, so if you have it leaning too much one way, it's gonna fall over. So you're going to have to make sure that everything is absolutely positioned correctly before you let go of this thing. But that's pretty obvious. One thing you're going to have to worry about though is it does use a plastic design. So you're going to have to be a little bit more careful with this thing than you would with a standard tripod that's made out of aluminum or metal. Holding these pieces, it feels okay. Like I feel like I can actually put this through some fair amount of usage, but because it is made out of plastic, I wouldn't put this at the bottom of my pack, and I wouldn't put anything heavy on top of it. Also, I'd be very careful about the ball and socket joints. I forget which leg it is, but I've actually pulled the ball out of the socket and there's a little crack. Not a big deal. You just put a little bit of super glue, pop the ball back in the joint, and it'll be good as new. However, it's something to pay attention to, so don't treat this too rough. It's great for what it is. I think it retails for about, I don't know, like 20 bucks. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it on the detail section. You can get it all over the place. I got this at my local REI, and it's been pretty useful. I mean, especially if you're pretty trigger happy when it comes to taking pictures like me, this is a pretty useful piece of gear to have on you, especially if you think you're going to be in an area where you're not going to have like a flat surface to lean your camera on. So yeah, that's my little review of the Joby Gorillapod. Thanks for watching, guys, and check it out. Bye.